Hi Aquarius, welcome to your monthly tarot scope. This is for March 2019. So let's start talking about what's going on with the energy of the planets and how they influence in your life this month. Well, first thing is the first thing. Okay, so this month, all the energy, especially Mercury retrograde on March 5th, new moon, and at the end of the month we have Venus, and all of them are going to be in Pisces, and all of them are going to be affecting your second house. And your second house has to be with your self-worth, your confidence, your self-confidence. And okay, so let's talk about this. That means that for you guys, it's very important that you know your worth. So when the new moon comes, well, first we have the Mercury retrograde the day before, which is in March 5th. So you're going to start reflecting, which is great because then you're going to start reflecting about why I am not feeling secure in my own skin, why I do not feel that I can do things, like why I'm feeling like every time I'm with someone in that relationship, I feel like this person is going to cheat on me, or I don't feel good enough to be with this person. All of that is part of the second house of yours. Of course, there's another thing there, which is part of the financial part. That can be with your personal savings. So it might be some type of reflection about how you spend your money. And that comes with Venus into Aquarius, goes along with Venus in Aquarius, Venus in your sign, March 1st. So when it comes to that part, the changes and reflections, that's when you want to spend the money. You know why? Because Venus is going to help you to be in the mood of, I'm going to do my hair this month. I'm going to do my nails just like I did on February. Like I felt like doing it, and I did. Venus brings that to you, and do it. You know why? Because it's a way that is going to help you to see your worth, you're beautiful. Go for it. So when the new moon comes, what's your intention? Your intention is, I want to discover my self-worth. And by giving myself some give pleasure, like to buy whatever I want and get what I want, this is going to help me to see things in a different way. So put the intention in there, like, oh, I want to discover my talents, discover that I'm beautiful, and I'm gonna feel beautiful this month. So it's all about trying to get back on your feet and how you look, how you feel with yourself. Okay, because Venus and Aquarius have to be with the first house, which I just said with Venus, and you're gonna be buying and all this stuff and changing your, physically, how people sees you. Because when you start making all these changes, that's going to affect your relationships at the same time. So pay attention to that. Make that new moon intention. I am going to take care of myself this month and show everyone that I am beautiful and I am worth it. Okay? And feel it inside of you, because it's self-worth. You need to love yourself. Okay? Now, on March 6th, we have Uranus entering Taurus, and it's going to be in your fourth house. And that means that Uranus is going to stay in that house of yours, in the fourth house, until 2025. And that means that you going to need to liberate yourself from issues at home. Even if it's just like selling or buying a house, maybe it's going to take you all that time to get buy a house, or just get rid of the idea of buy a house and it's better just to rent, for example. It can be with that physically speaking, or also can be also inside your family, like issues with your family, with your wife, with your kids, things that need to be cut out and maybe free you from stress and responsibilities, work as a family together as a team and stuff like that. So those are the main things that it's for you happening and starting from this month, especially with Uranus. So yeah, a lot of changes in that house of yours and family matters. So let's look at your cards, and reminding you again, I have a Spanish channel. So when you see this already in the deck, it's because I already shuffled in my Spanish channel, which is called CC Spiritual Guidance. And if you're bilingual, you can go ahead and subscribe in that channel, totally invited to it. And I teach astrology over there too. So anyway, your first card is the foundation, is the base, where everything gonna start. Everything comes from this card. All the spread is coming from this one. And what is the issue? What is the foundation here? Is the Son of Swords. So I do see jealousy, first of all, self-worth issues, and it might be you. It might be you that you've been showing that, or you feeling like the person you are with has been doing the same thing. I mean, not doing the same thing, doing that type of thing, you know? And the Son of Swords is not only that, or it's you know, it's how can I say it? It's things being very impulsive, I would say, you know. I think you're being or you're feeling with the other person like being so impulsive into things. You're not being stuck in any way, but I do feel like you could feel remorse now a little bit, or the other person. But anyway, there was a lot of anxiety. There was a lot of anxiety going on because of this energy. But I do see like the focus card is the Emperor. And you know what? The Emperor means like you are going to be able to control your emotions this month, because this is the focus card. And I think it is because of Venus is going to help you a lot to regain that worth, you know, to regain that feeling that you worth it. You worth it, Aquarius. Come on. And you know, that's a great thing, because while you organize your feelings, you organize and control all those feelings that you have, look what happens. Your relationship is gonna go to heaven. Mom's saying to heaven, because look at this, Ace of Wands. This is a great energy. This is like a reborn passion here. You know, it's pure passion here. Maybe restarting again with a passion. And it's because you made a good decision. You decided to drop something and just stick with one. And I think you stick with yourself. You stick with how much you worth, and you showing who you are. And this is going to bring a lot of good things. This is going to bring passion into your life again. And this could be with your same partner of your entire life, because this is Six of Cups. And you can be with someone and you had issues with because of jealousy, and that person probably that person was insecure, or was you, whoever was insecure. Things aren't going to change because of how you manage these things in this month. And the Six of Cups means going back to basics, going back to how this relationship used to be when we got married or when we just started. And that's why this is a new thing. This is a great energy for you, Aquarius. This is a new passion. And I would say it's not even new. It's not new. I would say it's just exactly how it used to be when it was new. Right? So you're going back to how it used to be in a way, and it's gonna make you feel like amazing, you know. It's like this Six of Cups. So if you have nobody, you might at the end of the month, you might be getting someone from your childhood. Probably if you don't know nobody from your childhood right now that you with, you're probably going to meet someone who's going to come back to your life, or you know, since Mercury is retrograde, it could happen. So someone that you had, you know, the hearts for, let's say. So let's see for the completely alone, I always make an extra spread for the people who are completely alone. And I had this card over here, and it's interesting because it seems like for you, the ones that are alone for this month of March, you might be a type of person, Aquarius, that like to stay home and bring people to your house. So you kind of like isolate yourself and bring people to your house. One or two, you going to be in someone's house, and there's going to be a lot of people, maybe from your work, but you're going to meet someone, or it's going to be your family making something, or a reunion or something where you're going to be at, and you're going to meet someone. But you're going to meet someone that's going to open the door for a great potential of a relationship. So could be either people from work, because we have the tower here that represents a company, and we have the house too. Or could be both of them that you're gonna have this month. You're gonna have maybe, I won't say a party, but a reunion or something, either at work or either at home, either in your house or either in your family's house or either in the work. So, and then you're gonna meet someone that you're gonna pretty much, there's some opening there in love, you know. It could be also someone from your childhood that you're going to reunite with in the house of your family, or you're just going to reunite with this person. Maybe it's at work and you're going to be like, oh my God, how this happened? How are you here? Well, I work here too. Like, oh, nice. So there is a person here who is going to, at work, let's start with work. Okay, these are the cards that came up, and I really want you to see this. So we have the snake, we have the sickle, and we have the dog, we have the owls, and we have the letter, and we have the stork. So someone at work probably is going to is going to stop talking to you. Is going to block you, either texting or talking, okay? And there's someone that you probably has been having some discussions before, and it just really bothers your mind. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh my God, there she comes again, and there he comes again. And this person is kind of like, you know what, you're gonna have an argument, and this person's gonna block you. This is, I don't want to talk to you anymore. That's it. Okay, so it's gonna kind of like cut this friendship, or either you're gonna do it, but no, this person is the one who's cutting the friendship with you, by the way. So see two people here talking, and but things might get a little bit better after a while, you know, and you know, there's going to be a newness. Maybe things are going to get better after you guys argue, but it's something that, you know, is going to happen eventually, that you guys going to start talking again. But for this month, I don't see it. I see relationship ending there at work. And if it comes to you looking for work this month, it doesn't seem like you can get it at the point, because someone is in the middle of this. Maybe someone it's involved that you don't like, and that person's not going to give a good reference about you or your job. But don't worry, because still it's going to get better. You need to still apply. It says talk about your resume, give it around. You might get the job. Okay, maybe not the one you want to, but you might get a job somewhere else, moving in another, because this stork means moving, means somewhere else. So you get the job somewhere else if you apply. Just if you know that where you're applying, there's someone that you don't like, that person is going to try to bother you about that. And by the way, this card was forgetting to talk about, which is the blockage, and it's a great card to have in the place of the blockage, because the moon means that you have your illusions being blocked. Means like you're not delusional about things. You're going to be more clear about things this month, even though, you know, your self-worth, you need to work on that, but which you're going to be doing that in organizing your feelings and how you feel, thanks to Venus. And your message here with the Five of Cups here means do not go back to the negative thinking. Look up, because there's 5 cups over here where you can have everything you want. Love yourself. That is going to bring you everything that you can see. Love yourself. Do not get sad if you don't get the job and the one you wanted, because you're going to get it somewhere else. That's it. You know, love yourself. It's very important for you, Aquarius, that you need to love yourself this month, and love yourself and do some physical changes. And by the way, also, you might be thinking about changing your diets, daily routines, and exercises, because with Venus in your first house, that means that you're also making some changes in there. Some of you are going to end up losing weight, or you already started and you're going to look great. And that's why you decide now to start buying your, you know, your new clothes and doing your hair, looking pretty, and you're going to attract a lot of people this month. You are going to. So anyway, Aquarius, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you to subscribe to my channel. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, leave your comments, and please share this video. So help me to help others with this guidance. Okay, so when you share, you're helping others too to listen to this guidance, saying, please, you can't be looking down when there's everything over here. You know, like, we can change things. We can do things go better in a better way. Okay. Anyway, one more thing is that in the description of this video, in the description, I'm leaving a link where you can just check my store, which is, I'm happy about this designs because it's a collection called Karma and Life Lessons, and there are messages about life lessons. So if you like it and you love it, you can buy it. But as long as you check it, just go and check my store. I not only have shirts, it's another stuff in there, my designs there. I hope you like it. I love the messages. That's why I got one for me. Anyway, much love and much light, and I'll see you in the next video next month. Ciao.